Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. It's a new week. I've got one of the comic releases in my hand. This is Absolute Carnage Scream #1, one of the miniseries tied into the Absolute Carnage event. Sending in my other reviews of Absolute Carnage stuff. Not the biggest Carnage fan, not a Venom fan. It's just not characters that really appealed to me. Was a 90s kid, so of course I have like Venom, Lethal Protector, and all that, but still just was not a big fan of the character. So there is definitely a depth of knowledge that I am missing because it's not stuff I kept up with. This is a series I think hurts a little bit and suffers a little bit if you don't have that depth of knowledge. Scream's a symbiote I do not know about. All the two kind of female characters are in it. Not kind of female. Two female characters are in it. I have no like knowledge about them and like their history with symbiotes, so it's not really something that that appeals to me in that I don't have any connection with these characters and don't really care about them. But also just don't know their history, so... So this is written by Cullen Bunn, who is spearheading a lot of this. Gerardo Sandoval is the penciler, Victor Nava is the inker, Erick Arciniega is the colorist, and Cory Petit is the letterer. And I think that really kind of sums up my thoughts on that. And the issue is it's Scream coming back from the dead, which is fine. There's some really cool horror aspects to that part of the story. Some nice kind of like feeling, just the dread out there and the kind of the swarm that's being formed of symbiotes, like all that's being played out really well. There's a nice also build up of the story. There's some confusing parts if you don't really know the characters, and I found myself asking myself like what exactly is going on. But it didn't really kill the story, just as a whole I wasn't enjoying it, so it didn't really help matters. So really, if this is, I think, one that if you're the diehard Carnage or Venom fan and like really care about Scream and the history and all that, you're probably going to dig it. I wonder if it's going to get better as things go on as far as Absolute Carnage and this particular miniseries, and we learn more what's going on, if I'm probably going to enjoy this. This is a possible one where the whole is better than individual parts, but I'm not quite sure. But as a whole, it's kind of hard to recommend this single issue. It might be better to read as a trade, but if you're into Absolute Carnage and want to read it, like it's understandable to check out. The art I dig. I actually kind of like the art, and it goes. There's kind of like this traditional horror style to it, and that's really what I think a lot of Absolute Carnage is a straight up horror story. Some cool stuff with like Scream coming back and small details that are thrown in there, because Scream has attached itself to a skeleton, so that's pretty neat. So this is kind of like a weird, interesting blend of superhero and horror, and this one I think relies a bit too much on knowing the characters and the history. So I don't know any of that, so it kind of like it was just lost on me. Yeah. But this is for the diehards, I think. It's out in comic shops now. You can go and use the link beneath this video. You can put in your zip code, tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so you get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you do help support sites, though, so thank you. And speaking of support, you really should go support your comic shop, and I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you are into Marvel, if you're into Absolute Carnage, comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.